Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Today we're back here with Internet Historian with another In the Field. Today, well, we're checking out conspiracies, or just weird ones you never heard of, I guess. I don't know what's gonna happen since, you know, the old ones, lizard people, gay frogs, all that, so how about you go check it out, huh? Be sure to like, subscribe for more, hope you enjoy. Here we go.
NordVPN by YouTube brought. Conspiracies.
Here we go.
Conspiracies. What are
Conspiracies. Oh,
Sure.
oh, pigeon.
What
Well,
are
pigeons aren't real.
conspiracies?
Oh. Gay frogs, okay.
What are...
Oh.
Look,
And worry
all
about
I
it.
want to know is, what are
Huh?
Wait a minute. Are they
Hang on.
making the green M&M less sexy?
He
figured it out! Move it! Go!
Oh god. In the field. Let's go. First up, Santa.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I kind of just like the little ones that don't really matter.
Give me an example.
How
I
so?
recently was grocery shopping and I bought a limited edition detergent that was wild berry scented. I opened it and started using it right away. And every time I clean the dishes now, I think, wow, that's a delicious wild berry scent.
Yeah.
But then I had to go to a hospital, right? And it just stinks like chemicals. And it's like, we have the technology to make cleaning things that smell delightful.
Oh.
You go to the hospital and it smells like cat piss?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That is
You
a
got
good
me.
point. What else you got?
So when I was a
Actually, he does have a good point. Just one quick second to figure out who we're talking with. Sorry. Guess we don't have a name yet. Anyway, you get the idea. But still, yeah. I'm surprised we haven't gotten to that point. Like, I mean, sure, even some of the chemicals in my work smell. Like, there are some, like, okay, there's like, oh, like, you know, the table cleaner we use, and I swear, if I either smell it or go near it, I start, like, like, it gets in my throat. I don't know why. Ugh. I mean, it works. I don't know if it's, like, making it smell good ruins, like, the potency of it. You got me. Hey, you.
kid, my sister had been to like a party with glow sticks.
Right.
And so she put a bunch of them in the freezer because she had heard that if you put a glow stick in the freezer, it stays glowy for longer. I think that's not true.
Before
It
you
does- no,
put
it does. It
right?
slows
Or
down
was
the
that before you
chemical
hit it?
Nah, there's no chemicals. It's just little green goblins. I'm telling you, with their little torches. So I'm a kid, right? And we used to have, like, you know, ice blocks. I don't know what you...
Oh, I know exactly where this is going.
Ice
How
pops
many
not
did you
good.
drink?
Just the one. But I go into the freezer.
no.
I go, oh, wow, that must be some new thing. And I get some scissors from the kitchen.
Oh, shit.
I snip it off. And I drink it down.
What in color was it, and what flavor?
It was a reddy purple. It tasted like soap, but it was spicy like Tabasco.
Spicy soap?
Does that make sense?
Hey?
Oh yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
I
Now,
don't-
here's where
never
the
had it.
conspiracy comes into it, right?
Yeah?
My sisters are running around screaming in circles, he's gonna die! He's gonna die! Oh no! My mum's on the phone with like a poison control hotline or something, being
Yeah?
like, my son just drank a glow stick.
They just go, you're the worst mother in the world.
This is your fault.
I hope you
Yeah,
made
he's
plenty of
done.
nice arrangements for the funeral.
I'm sorry, man.
There's
Your
no point
kid's
making
dead.
a closed casket. He'll just glow right through.
Put him in the freezer.
Really?
He'll last longer.
But yeah, so here's the thing, right? They're saying, you know, you can't drink glow sticks, they're toxic, you'll die, etc. The poison control people, their solution was, I had to gargle ice cubes. Not to neutralize the chemicals, purely to get rid of that spicy, annoying sensation. So here's the conspiracy. I drank a glow stick.
Yeah, don't do that.
Zero adverse effects. Nothing happened. So they've been saying, no, don't drink glow sticks, they're bad for you. They'll make you sick. But I could have sworn I could see in the dark. Nothing bad
Don't do
happened.
that.
So nothing bad happened.
I don't know.
Soapy,
Maybe just got
With a
lucky.
hint of Tabasco.
wild berry.
Wild berry. Oh my god, maybe it was a wild berry. Maybe that's what. Oh my god. You don't think.
Maybe because it's
You don't-
frozen,
no,
so the
no,
toxins
no,
didn't
this
have
is
a
gonna be-
chance.
that's a
You got me. I don't know.
You're crazy.
Surely.
You're just making it up for attention.
Probably. What buttons?
Oh, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while.
Good.
Toilets.
Yes.
I think there is no standard for what the big button does and what the small button does.
Now, I'm going to need you to elaborate on
Yeah,
that.
elaborate, please.
So, okay.
Thank you.
Very often, people go number 1. Less often, people go number 2. So, naturally, the big one is the one that's frequently pressed because it's the big one. It's the one that everybody aims for, right? So that should be the small flush.
I feel like...
Exactly. Now look at this one.
No, don't misconstrue me. I think you're an idiot.
So you're telling me that the small button gets pressed more often than the big button?
It's
Does it really matter? I'm thinking it's
not
the
so
same
simple, is
thing,
it?
or am I
I
missing something
understand
here?
your logic, but I think it's built on a weak predicate. You're conflating big with important, when in this case, big means
Just big?
in that it's the big flush, it's the full flush, and the small means half flush. It's a...
Now, you're telling me that this button gets pressed 5 times as often as this one on the left?
No, I know,
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
So what I'm
even I'm
saying
not
is
too
that
sure what
across
he's
all
talking about.
toilets, there is a
anyone know?
non-standardization. Look at this. Which one is it?
It's 1 water and 2 water. 1 is less water and 1 is more
half
water.
flush,
It's-
full
like, that's
flush,
so
easy
clear
enough.
to me.
Wrong. 1 big drop for solids, 2 smaller drops for
right.
liquid. Which one is it?
The one on the left is the half flush, and the one on the
left.
right is the full flush.
Which one's the bigger one? You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows.
It doesn't matter.
Only the plumber.
The one on the left is the full flush. The one on the right is the half flush.
Sure about
Yeah,
that?
go on. Give us another one. This is easy. I can do this all day.
Not so easy now, is it?
Sure about that?
The one on the left is the full flush, and the one on the right's the half flush. Maybe you just don't have an eye for it.
I think this is like gold like the sun, so it's
for
P.
P?
Yeah.
And then dark like the moon, so it's
Poop?
the darker stuff.
Okay.
Why is it red?
What's your right?
What if we just had one button, and instead we used AI to determine how large the flush should be? Or a dial
Okay.
and a button. Turn the dial for small amount, more, and then, full.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but I
Get it?
always
Might save
will
water,
go the small
but
one.
still.
Really?
100%.
I don't think I've ever pressed the small button.
Well-
and I don't in public bathrooms because I don't like the idea.
Yeah.
So I'll just hold it and then get very sick. But I always press the
Don't.
big one because that's the big button. Why
Trust
wouldn't
me,
I
don't
press
hold
the
your
big
pee.
button?
Maybe it's
Bladder
because I've
protection,
grown
ladies and
up
gentlemen.
in places where there's levels of water restriction. I half flush on number 2s.
Really?
I almost never use a full flush. Like, I could not tell you the last time I've used a full flush. I remember when I learned
Really?
the rhyme, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. And I was at my mum's work when I was like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. And I was in an elevator with
Yeah.
my mum and a woman who I found out was her boss. And I was like, Mum, check this out. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
What? And then you just said the rhyme?
Yeah, and then Mum's like, oh, that's great.
Yellow, let it mellow.
That's
With
great
it
job.
brown, flush it down.
She's like, I wish that glow stick took you.
Jeez.
There was a time.
I'll be honest. I don't get the button because, frankly, it's just. Even I'm not too sure. Is that just becoming now common nowadays? Common now? Buttons for half and full flushes? I don't know. I mean, hell, I don't think it even matters. Does it? I don't know. And also, has anyone actually heard of the whole if it's yellow, let it mellow thing? What? I swear, I don't remember any of this growing up. Like,
Time we were on tank water and we used to have a saying, if it's yellow, say goodbye, fellow.
bye, fella.
If it's brown, let it stick around.
Is that a thing?
No flush for number 2.
Only number
Flush
one.
for number...
Jeez.
Ad time.
Oh,
What does the VPN
I,
in NordVPN stand for?
An ancient society has kept this knowledge hidden for millennia.
Or at least, that's what my archaeologist grandfather told me. Behold, Nordboy.
Nord
One
boy?
of the
That's a thing.
Nord ruins many puzzles. See how it reroutes my data.
Whoa, you just opened the Theodore Roosevelt. Where are we going, Nordman?
With NordVPN servers all over the globe, anywhere
fun.
the clues lead. Look, on the back of the statue of David. Give me your UV light.
Oh,
It's a message from the
Thomas
founding
Jefferson
fathers.
in the game.
With this, we could get the
Okay.
international Netflix catalog and a whole bunch of other geo-locked streaming content like BBC iPlayer and Japanese DTV. All the
Is
clues are
Gladius
lining up
there?
with the next solar eclipse. We gotta get to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier before this exclusive deal expires. Uh-oh, it's the Society of Online
data,
Marketers.
look out.
We've been trying to track your every step, Nordman. They want to make an online profile of our web traffic so they can target
got
us with advertising. And I can't let that happen.
Cool.
Is that what I think it is?
Martin Luther King Jr.'s Dreamcatcher.
Okay.
Don't let go, Nordman!
Never planned
I
to.
wasn't going to.
The eclipse is happening now.
Hold on.
The ancient riddle.
Virtual,
Private.
private.
I mean, y'all know what it is. But,
We've got 2 of 3.
What could the N stand for, Nordman?
I'm afraid to
find
find
out.
From the producers of Nordshank Redemption and director Christopher Nordlin.
Nordland.
I'm afraid your adventure stops here, Nordman. Hand over Harriet Tubman's cipher, or I'll shoot the boy. This temple had its IP address exposed. It's gonna collapse.
The key to the cipher. It's on your grandfather's old pocket watch, which he gave you on his deathbed in his will before he died.
That's
If
alright.
it was known, it would mean the end of civilization itself.
Oh, network. It's network. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I thought it would be.
National treasure.
So get NordVPN today. Go to nordvpn.com/incognito to get a huge deal on a 2-year plan plus 4 bonus months. Ad over.
Right, back to it. MRIs?
I had to get some MRIs a while back. These they were really long. It was like an hour and a half. I'm in this f***ing machine, so it was like really boring.
Did you not have your phone?
No, but they gave us headphones which played music. The guy was like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" And I was like, "Oh, I mean, I used to mostly listen to like video game stuff." So he's like, "All right." So he goes.
Wait, what?
This is already making me laugh.
Why?
So he goes on YouTube Music and types in video game music playlist, and he's like, "What does this look all right?" Now it was a bunch of like Undertale and
boy.
stuff. So he puts it on.
Yeah.
Puts me on the table, and he puts the headphones on, locks my head in, and the music starts playing, and it's the Skyrim main theme song. Just imagine this mental image of me getting fed into an MRI machine. Wow, it's no fucking. That was very funny. But later on, when I came out of the machine, he was like, "Oh, how's the music going?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's great. It played some stuff from Shin Megami Tensei 4, which it did."
Let's see if we can find that.
And he
piece
goes,
here.
"Yeah, and Donkey Kong."
Oh, now
And your doctor tries to be
Okay, the
cool.
point of the MRI story was not the Dovahkiin music. The point is that you're in there for like an hour and a half, and it's just making a bunch of really loud noises, but you can't see anything happening.
Was it an MRI of your head?
That was my whole spine.
Your whole spine.
Really?
It's crazy technology. No.
It is. It is. Do you reckon it's real?
MRIs.
Probably.
Nah, I reckon they just put you in and then they just get someone in Blender and they just like put together a spine and they're like, yeah, there it is.
Yes.
And they just make it all fucked up and they're like, oh yeah, they're gonna have to take your spine out, put your spine back in.
Jeez.
You didn't drink any glue sticks when you were a kid, did you?
They do that before they put you in. It's like you don't have any like metal piercings, any tattoos, da da da. You didn't drink any glow sticks when you were 4, did you? No, ma'am. Have you ever had an MRI before?
Yeah, actually, you know,
Not
my
really.
doctor was worried I might be just like too smart.
Too handsome.
Yeah, and so they had to take a whole bunch of scans and they were like, what's going on? These numbers are off the charts. And they were seeing like parts glowing and stuff. And they're like, I think this guy's using more than 10%.
There's actually no problems at all. You might be the most healthy and handsome man we've ever scanned. Can you sign this document? It's just a release form. I'm like, yeah, anything for a fan.
Oh, the old moon-based thing.
What do you think about space? I like it.
I honestly, I don't. Perhaps we went to the moon, but I think the footage we have isn't real.
I think they went to Mars and filmed it there.
Just because the lighting was better?
Yeah, we don't have the technology.
They just color corrected
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that makes a lot more sense. Because they were going to do it on Venus, but when they tried to green screen it out, it just,
Bye.
yeah.
Because they're not directors, so they would just be there with the f***ing cat. Like, they don't know to hold it in, like, widescreen mode. They're, like, there with their phone, doing it in vertical.
Can you imagine Neil Armstrong's up there with the camera, and he doesn't realize he's actually got it on selfie camera. And he's just like, yeah, check this out. It's just on selfie camera.
They had to reconstruct it off the reflections from
The
his
reflection.
helmet.
Yeah.
So there's the three. There's Armstrong
Buzz Lightyear.
and Collins, Andrew Collins.
Well, I'm just going to say third astronaut. In case his name, Michael
Oh,
Collins.
Mike. Okay.
Nice one, Egghead.
Oops.
Oh, he's dead. That's a shame.
Rest in
He
peace.
died on the moon.
Yeah, they'll have to leave him there. Oh, look, here's a picture of Michael Collins meeting President Trump.
Oh, really?
That's nice. Yeah.
Cool.
Some say it was his greatest achievement.
His greatest
Jesus.
It's like, oh, so he's busy. We can get you Obama. No.
I need Trump.
Well, I mean, I like the idea if it's just like Trump like doesn't know who he is. He's like, oh yeah, well, your Buzz's
this guy?
friend, yeah, Woody. That was my Trump impression. But like his expression looks like.
Oh, yeah, wow,
get
he's
you for
seen
that.
some stuff. I've got something really important to tell you, Mr. President. You gotta know about the moon.
That look.
There's a thing.
There's goblins on the moon.
I haven't told anyone before.
They took Neil and they took Buzz and they replaced him.
Oh, fuck.
And no one will listen to me.
Do you think he gets sick of the moon? Because there's nothing anyone wants to talk to him about except for the moon.
Yeah.
The moon, yeah.
I can imagine.
I
just
reckon
like,
he goes out at night and he sees the moon. He's like, oh, fuck
Fuck
off.
off. Go away.
What happens to werewolves on the moon? If you put a werewolf on the moon, does he just turn into a werewolf all the
Well,
time?
yeah, they're just werewolves all the time. Yeah.
Do they need spacesuits?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be scary.
that'd be really spooky.
What do you reckon's the scariest thing you could find on the moon?
The previous crew.
Apollo 1.
So you're on the moon.
So
Like, the whole werewolf on the moon, like, I'm not even sure what the physics would work. Like, even I don't, like I said, even I don't know how that would work. Like, jeez. You got me. Because I don't think anyone ever thought of that one in fictional history. Or anyone who ever thought of, well, werewolves on the moon. Anyway.
let me just pretend that the moon's real for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm on the moon. Go on.
You're bouncing around.
Whee!
And it's great. You're having a good time. But
What if you bounce too high? Will you fall off? Can you fall off the moon?
no, you can't fall off the moon. What does that even mean?
I mean, I just
Why do you
think
have
that
to
it's like,
be
what
for
if
that to happen?
Down space? Fall to the bottom of space?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you fall off the moon. Maybe you trip and fumble, and you just got to sort of keep going. I think that's the angriest I've ever heard you.
Yeah, they were like, are you an
You reckon
idiot?
they started doing push-ups, and they're like, yeah, check this out.
You
150 push-ups, easy.
Like one finger.
But he's doing it with his knees down. He's like,
No, just film from the top half up. Leo, film from the top half up.
part of me thinks, just part
Yeah?
of me, deep in my soul thinks, I reckon you could fall off the moon.
I mean, maybe? I don't know. I think it's mostly asteroids you gotta look out
Walking
for.
around normally, you
That's
just
too
gotta
big.
be really careful.
God, I hope I don't fall.
Trip, and then...
Oh no! Wait, fun stuff, right?
When I was a kid, I read a book called The Blue Nowhere by Jeffrey Deaver.
Go on.
It's a deadly game of cat and mouse, where one guy is the world's greatest hacker, and the other one is a brilliant but tortured criminal investigator who's
Where have I seen this
slightly
before?
new to the computing world, right? There's one point where they're having their hack off, and they're like, we gotta get into his mainframe, and then he's like, he's hacking into our mainframe at the same time, and they're going back and forth, who can counter hack the best? And then it seems as though the hacker guy has kind of stopped. Maybe we did it, maybe we won. All of a sudden, the computer that they were hacking on explodes
Yeah, I don't think like that.
because the bad guy hacker managed to turn off all the cooling fans and it just somehow exploded. What I'm trying to get around to is, how come the NSA doesn't do cool shit like that?
Yeah. It's never something cool like Watchdog, like hacking the bollards, and I'm like, dude, bollard hack, activate. In a world connected by Web 3.0, nothing is safe.
Imagine we like go to war with China, they press the button and all the bollards go up at once.
But then I've got a sweet motorbike, and I can get between the bollards. So I'm driving on my sweet motorbike. I'm listening to Day and Night by Kid Cudi.
Cut the Skyrim.
Yeah, I've got Skyrim theme playing.
Skyrim.
They're hacking all the traffic lights. They're turning them all red.
But I mean, I don't stop at red lights anyway. Nice
Really?
try.
So next, they use up all the prepaid mobile data on your phone, and suddenly you can't connect to the internet.
And my plan doesn't reset until the 10th, so my hack gets cancelled.
My hack gets
I don't think that works like that.
Which is hard because my other hand was already holding a beer, so now my hand...
I love that idea. Just being at the,
God.
I don't know, the
Just
NSA, the CIA headquarters. Stand down. Cancel the hack.
Why, sir?
We need him working for us.
The thing is, like, you've got the movie version of hacking,
I'm getting hacked. This is major.
and then you've got the real-life version of hacking, which is much more boring.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you can take a look at a website I'm trying to get to.
Sure, what's the website?
By clicking that link, he's
See?
just given David full access to his computer.
We're on his computer right now.
Tedious.
But what if...
Yeah, that actually happened to me a couple times. Well, not fully, but you get the idea. It's kind of how I lost the original channel. I think that was more of a toolkit kind of hack. Basically, it sends you data, you download it, and boom. Goodbye. Yeah. Really goes to show you, if you're unsure about something, double check, and, well, or at least if you know you're not doing something with it, or just, you get the idea, right? Basically, if it seems suspicious, then just back up and we'll think back and be like, why? Like I said, you get the idea, right? Anywho.
Actually, it is as fun as in the movies, and it's much more like, have you seen Swordfish?
Yeah.
You're like spinning a cube around, and you're going, the cipher is being decrypted.
Oh, yeah.
You see the number going up. That would be so exciting. I think that's actually what hacking is like, and there's a deliberate move to pretend that it's not.
But what, like,
Maybe?
why?
I heard that the underground, government, whatever, I heard that they actually have like this big document that effectively has like contingencies for a whole bunch of really strange scenarios.
Well, what kind of contingencies would it be? Like what happens if the president has a sore tummy today and he has to do an address?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And
I reckon it'd be like, it wouldn't be an easy, simple solution. It would be the most convoluted thing possible. It's like, all right, so we actually have a clone of him ready to go. So he can stay in bed. The clone can go out and do the speech.
Wait a minute. What if you cloned Trump?
Sure.
Then dispatched with the original, would the clone still be president?
Would he still want to be president?
That's a good point.
You'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe
Why am I
it's
doing
my
this
chance
job?
to be my own guy.
What if he goes to sign the thing at the inauguration?
Yeah.
And some other guy runs in real fast and signs his name.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that just doesn't count.
What if you're
I
swearing
don't think
in
that works.
the president and it's a woman and she's pregnant at the time? Is the baby also president?
No, I think
What if
don't
conjoined twins
thinks that works.
win the presidency?
one's president, one's vice president.
Yes.
That is an intriguing prospect.
Yeah,
Because
true.
they're not supposed to have the president and the vice president in the same room at the same time.
That sounds like fake.
No, it's true, because what if someone
What?
bombs the room? Then you lose both.
Oh,
But what about all those pictures
Aaron
where it's
does-
like Obama and Biden hugging?
Did you know that Trump has never met with that other guy?
JD Vance.
Yes.
Vance, really?
They've never met. Because they can't ever be in the same room at the same time. It's illegal. They'd both be immediately executed. It is illegal.
I
It is
don't think it's
illegal.
that
Yeah, no.
illegal, but you get
I
the
actually had a
idea.
girlfriend like that where we couldn't be in the. It was.
Creepy.
What if
Yeah.
Putin wanted to hang out with Trump like all
Yeah.
the time, like be friends with him, and Trump was like, I don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't leave. And so eventually he had to get a restraining order against him. But then Putin was like, well, you can't because I have diplomatic immunity.
Ooh, that is
Oh.
very intriguing.
Yeah.
What would you
work.
do?
It'd have to become a
Like,
extra
unless it's
legal
like a
process
global
where it's like,
restraining order, then
oh
good
yeah,
luck.
hi Putin. Yeah, no, Donald's not feeling very well today. We're just putting
shit,
him to
shit,
bed,
shit.
so you might have to just come back another day, Putin.
Dodging him.
Yeah.
Not sure if it
I've
gets
got
there,
it.
but you
Okay,
get the idea.
Yeah, go on.
I don't think there are any real restrictions on Air Force One.
Oh, yeah, okay, go on.
Okay.
So is the president allowed to just fly around to wherever to get ice cream or whatever? Or you know what I mean?
Ice cream on an
now stop
airplane?
here. Yeah, that was good. Now let's stop here. Yes, let's stop at this Ben and Jerry's.
Could be completely wrong. But when Air Force One goes somewhere, there's like 2 other identical Air Force Ones that are like also going. So it's like,
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon the limitation comes
that'd
down
be, like,
to,
way too
mechanical
expensive.
constraint.
Yeesh.
Like, there's just not enough space for 3 planes at Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I suppose
Like,
it's the,
okay,
yeah,
I
it's
don't
the
even think the
landing.
parking lot's
I
big
asked
enough for that,
to,
but you get the
I sent
idea.
a DM to Notch once, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been on a private plane. Like, let's say you were going from New York to LA. Are you allowed to just say mid-flight, hey, can you stop and we'll get ice cream? And
Did he reply?
he said nothing. He didn't reply.
Yeesh.
So I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. I've never been on a private plane. I don't know what the rules are.
I just want to clarify, did you actually message Notch that?
Yeah.
That's so
Wow.
funny, man.
Oh boy. Another hat, huh?
You know what we forgot to do?
What?
Who are you?
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone.
It's Mr. B.
I'm
From Story Mode.
an editor.
Listen, we
yeah.
got Story Mode, we got other channel, right? It's got 2 problems. Number 1, not enough people do reactions. I go to YouTube, I go to reactions, everybody react in main channel, incognito. Where are the Story Mode reactions? What the hell? Also, other problem, Story Mode. Bad name. I'm changing it. Explained. I think that's a better name.
Explained.
Yeah, I like
Really?
it when people have to pronounce things funny.
Spleen?
Have you noticed, like on main channel, like, do you know why it's called the Varus Strikes Buck?
Yeah.
It means nothing. It's just so that when I knew reaction channels and we're gonna watch it, they would pronounce it funny.
This is the Varus Strax book. Strakes book? I can't just read what he
It's
wrote,
okay.
apparently.
And it was just like funny to me that they'd have to. Anyway, point is, I like
actually watches
explained
this.
better. I think it's better because then you know what you're getting.
But maybe some people haven't seen Story Mode.
Oh,
so
right, well,
what are they getting?
Could be.
To do, Nate heads off into the wasteland. He goes running for many miles along the road. It's just like that Cormac McCarthy novel, Blood Meridian.
Until he comes across an old petrol station? Whoa! And there he meets a new hairy 4-legged friend.
I've only got 2 legs, Mr. B.
No, Mr. Z, this is a dog called Dog Meat, and he's going to be our new friend.
Nate asks if he's seen Sean
Yeah,
at
getting
all.
explained now.
Give me Sean! No!
Alas, this shepherd hound only speaks German.
Ihr Sohn ist 60 Jahre alt und leitet das
I get it.
Institut.
Do you think this boy could have used a harpoon? Look at him. He's a wee lad.
No, he's far too scrawny. Thin-necked urchin dunderpate like you could never wield a poon such as this.
Are you Alex?
Weirdly, he recognizes her.
That's me.
I'm Ryan.
If she was taking that kind of body language, I would not dare.
Yeah, take him
Approach.
a step forward,
No.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's like when
I
like
can
a
try
dog,
it,
its
but
ears
I
go
was
back
like,
and it starts
okay.
showing its teeth. And you're like, here, boy!
Oh, jeez.
Scoot into the corner, little fella. It is the perfect background content.
Generally what happens is you'll come in, it's usually like 12:30 or something, you just woke up.
Yeah.
And you're like, I kind of just feel
I mean, I could try story mode. I don't know. I think I tried it once and was like, that didn't work out well. I mean, I'll try again. I mean, you know what? I mean, you wanted that reaction, I'll give it to them. You know? But, who knows? Be sure to subscribe for more. I hope you enjoy. I don't know if I should check out the story mode stuff. See ya.